Hi Libra, welcome to WillowOAK. Let's jump right in and get your reading started. We're going to begin by getting your overall energy. And please remember this is timeless. So whenever you find it, the time is right for you. But only take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. Okay? And use your intuition to help you figure that out if you have any doubts. And you might check your other placements for a more complete picture, or if this reading doesn't resonate with you. You have a wonderful overall energy. You have the Wheel of Fortune, a fresh new start or the end of delays, sudden or unexpected progress, a very positive change in your life, potentially travel or a new vehicle. Okay, beautiful overall energy. So it looks like the Wheel of Fortune is definitely turning in your favor. So that means the end of one cycle and the beginning of another. Okay, now let's find out, whoa, well that was quick, your possible opportunity or challenge might be. The Moon. Listen to your intuition and pay attention to signs from the divine. Unnecessary worry. Let go of your fears. Revelations that will make everything clear. So, this has a potential to be a wonderful opportunity. And it can also be a challenge. It can be both. This is saying use your intuition. Okay, so here you have a new fortunate beginning, a very positive change. Now, since it's a new beginning, you know, like all things, it's possible there could be some concerns, doubts, anxiety. That just happens sometimes. Other times it's absolutely awesome and, you're very excited. But what it is saying here is make for sure that you use your intuition and pay attention to what's going on around you, synchronicities, that sort of thing. And if there are any fears about this or concerns, let them go, because this is a fortunate new beginning, okay? And everything will become clear. So make for sure that you use your intuition during this time, all right? It will help you, definitely. Okay, now let's get a card that deals more with your finances, career, entrepreneurship. Let's see what we can find out on the more businessy side of things. The energy is gaining momentum. So to me, that's really auspicious, because here it's a fortunate new beginning, which is gaining momentum. Very nice. Now this is for love, and it's any kind of love. It can be romantic, it could be self, it could just be love for love's sake. Any kind of love. Okay, maybe one more. Yeah. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere, all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. Another beautiful energy. And that is true. Love is everywhere. And that's what we should base our decisions on, from the perspective of love. Okay, now this is more kind of how you're feeling. All right. Okay, here we go. It says use your mind wisely, the pig spirit. Okay. So, which would make perfect sense. You're going through a new beginning. There might be a little apprehension. So it's saying use your mind wisely. Anytime you're having a new beginning of whatever kind, you do need to use your mind wisely. But here it's also saying use your intuition. So this would be the more logical side. You know, this is more spiritual side, right? And you're kind of feeling like you need to be wise during this time, which is a good thing. And at the bottom of the deck, from taking this card, you have truth transcends illusion, which to me would go right in here with the moon card. So I'm going to go ahead and put it out here. Yeah. Use your mind wisely, and truth transcends illusion. So that means you are getting through whatever uncertainties that you have. You're seeing the truth, or will be, depending on where you are in this, okay? Now let's just get a few more oracle cards. This one jumped right out there. Passion. Beautiful. So, whatever this is, this new beginning, is going to be a passionate new beginning. And at the bottom of the deck, from taking that, you have success, which is wonderful. So it's passionate, successful, whatever this new beginning is. Wonderful group of oracle cards. Okay, let's get a few more. And then we'll go into the tarot. Yeah, that's beautiful. Passionate success. So your new beginning, whatever it is that you're starting, you know, it could be small, it could be big. This is a general reading, so everybody's an individual, right? So it could be different for everyone. Here you have fly. Oh dear. A period of ill health or depression. I think we'll take a clarifying card for that. And that could be, you know, over here, it says let go of your fears. So I kind of get the feeling it's an emotional thing. But I wouldn't stress over that too much, because you have the dragonfly spirit, which says that truth transcends illusion. So if you are going through a depression or some angst of some sort, that's going to clear itself up. Yeah. Well, this is interesting. Okay, here we go. Arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Now that is a beautiful card. Yeah, so I wouldn't worry about this too much, like I said, because you have truth that's transcending the illusion, and fears can be illusions or just stresses, right? So I wouldn't worry about this too much, because you're on the right path, which is passionate and going to be successful. Okay, let's see if I can put these up here. Well, there we go. Okay. Let's get two more. Whoa, me oh my. Okay, that was fast. Okay, you have all that glitters and mending. All that glitters. You know, we can finish the saying, everybody knows it. All that glitters isn't always gold. So what this is saying is, do be watchful, okay, for something that appears to be just perfect. Look behind that and make for sure it is what it appears to be, okay? So it's just a moment of caution. Make for sure that what you think is truly is. So in other words, do your research if you need to, and use your intuition. But all of this, other than the emotional upset, potentially, is beautiful. And maybe that's what this is talking about. So, just that little moment of caution. And here, mending. This is saying that something has happened or is going to happen that needs to be mended. You know, and that could be the moment of fear, the depression, or some challenge there. But now at the bottom of the deck, you have to the sea. And to the sea means being in the flow with the universe. Okay? These oracle cards here are almost reading like a story in themselves. First, you have all that glitters. Make for sure that everything is what it appears to be. Okay? Like I said, research. And then here, mending. So if there's something that happens that needs mending, you need to do that. And it results in you being in the flow with the universe, which is beautiful. So, all is well. In other words, there might be a moment of uncertainty, but if that does happen, that you find out it's not as it appears to be, you're going to take care of it and be in the flow with the universe. So nothing to stress over here, okay? I'm trying to fit this all in. I think I might need a bigger table. Yeah. Now, on the mending, it could also have to do with, your mental state. Yeah. But, like I said, the end result is being in the flow with the universe. So if you have a moment of upset or something that is a challenge, it's going to work itself out because you're going to end up being in the flow with the universe. All right, synchronicity. You are noticing the signs of synchronicity that the spirit world has been sending to you at this time. People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they're being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. Beautiful. So pay attention to synchronicities in your life, okay? And they can be very subtle, or they can be, really in your face, kind of synchronicities. Like, a lot of people will see repeating numbers in sequence, or just noticing that, they look at their clock, and it's always, every day it's like 10 o'clock, something like that. Notice those things. Notice things that you keep seeing, like feathers, billboard signs, whatever it may be, because those are messages to you from the spirit world, okay? All right. Now let's go on and get some tarot and see what it would like to share. Okay. So let's get a card for your recent past. Very interesting. You have two of them. Both of them talk about intuition, using your intuition. And your challenge or opportunity also talks about using your intuition. So I would say during this time, it's important to do just that. And you have synchronicity, which oftentimes, using your intuition is needed. Okay, so the Queen of Cups is an absolutely beautiful energy, very trustworthy, all about the love. She is the mother archetype, and all she wants to do is help. So that's a beautiful, beautiful past. And here you have the moon repeated, and that's the challenge or opportunity, right? So this makes me feel like whatever was going on is continuing into the now. Okay? So I would say this is very recent past. And one more thing about the moon, it's what you feed, okay? If you feed the good side, it will grow. If you feed the bad side, it will grow. So whichever side you don't feed will wither and die. So make sure you feed the good side. In other words, don't let yourself get hyper-focused on the fears, depressions, that sort of thing. When those thoughts come in, replace them with a positive thought. Okay? So these are really very nice. And that's 3 times at least, potentially 4, that intuition has come in to this reading. So make for sure to use your intuition. Okay? Okay, now let's get a card for, kind of where you want to go. What it is you're wanting to do. Well, that flew right out, didn't it? Okay. Your focus, or where you're wanting to go, is on balance. This has a few meanings. One is balance. And when you have a balanced life, you're in the flow with the universe. Okay? So you want balance. And this also says that if anything has wronged you, anybody's wronged you, justice is here to help make it right. So there could be an element of that here too. However, well, no, that's quite possible. I was going to say your recent past is very loving, but you do have that element of the unknown. So it is possible that somebody did wrong you, or you believe that. You feel that way, and you want balance. But like I earlier mentioned over here, whatever this is, however big or small, it turns out fine. You end up being in the flow. And this is what you're wanting, is to be in the flow. Okay? And at the bottom of the deck, from taking that card, you have the Knight of Wands, which is a really awesome energy. The Knight of Wands is going for their goal. And it's all about whatever passion that they have. That's their goal. So it's a very nice energy. Okay, let's get a card for your strength at this time. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Your strength is the same as your overall energy. Amazing, by the way. Yeah. Both of the cards that are your overall energy and opportunity or challenge are coming out in your reading. Right here. And the Wheel of Fortune is your strength. So this is beautiful. Your strength is your overall energy. So it's a very strong time for you when it comes to how everything is going, which is fortunate. And at the bottom of the deck, from taking that card, you have victory. Beautiful. Yeah, very much so. Okay, so let's see what the future has to say. All right. The future is the Page of Pentacles, which would make perfect sense. Your overall energy is having a new beginning, right? And if you are not a master or, very well versed in whatever this is that you're starting, you'll be learning. And that's what the Page of Pentacles, or all pages, are doing. They are learning. They're wanting to start something, and they're learning about that. And it could have potentially to do with something to do with Pentacles. It does not have to. But you're wanting to get something started, and you want to learn about it. And again, at the bottom of the deck is a very auspicious card. You have the Nine of Pentacles, which is saying that you're going to be very happy and content with your abundance. And abundance is whatever you feel is abundant for you. It could be the Pentacles, and that's what this card is. It's about being very happy and content with your finances. But abundance can be anything. Love, happiness, peace, whatever it is to you that says you're going to be very content with that. Okay, let's go ahead and get some more information from the tarot. Now we're going to get a card on how to go forward, if there's something special that you should do. And we have too many of them, is what we have. Okay. Here we go. Let's see if there's an order to things. How to go forward. Stay out of challenging thoughts. Yeah. Remember here, let go of your fears. Potential depression, ill health, and I think it would be mental health because it's mentioned a few times. Truth transcends illusion, right? Use your mind wisely. So, how to go forward would be staying out of the challenging emotions and thoughts. Queen of Cups, which is what you have right here in the recent past. So you have quite a few repeats, which is the universe's way of saying, I meant what I said. So go forward with love and trust. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy, the Mother archetype. And the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is learning a lot about relationships, the love, connections, things like that. So you have two of these cups energies, right? So it's all about the love. And here you have the Six of Wands, which is a beautiful card. It is one of victory. It's a beautiful energy. So you go forward by staying out of the challenging thoughts, going forward, learning about love, surrounding yourself with love, having trust, and knowing that you're going to be successful. Okay? Now let's get a card or more for what you do know, what you're aware of. You are aware that you're having this new beginning and that you're going forward to where your happiness is, where the love is, where you feel whole and, just surrounded with happiness and joy. Yeah, you're aware of this new beginning that you're going through, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, from taking this card, you have the Nine of Pentacles again. You had it earlier at the bottom of the deck, which is talking about you being very happy and content with your pentacles, your abundance. So that's beautiful. And again, it's a repeat. So the more cards we take, the more I really feel like you should be paying attention to the Synchronicity card, because every one of these repeats is synchronistic, okay? So now let's get a card for what you're not aware of. Ooh, there we go. Okay. You're not aware of the Knight of Cups, which I find very, very interesting, because here you have the Page and the Queen. Between those is the Knight. Okay. What this is taking action. All knights are going for their goal, whatever that goal may be. And the Knight of Cups his goal is to go to the love. for love's sake. All right? They're all about the love. And it can be romantic love, but it can also be, for example, say music, poetry, art. You know, they want to surround themselves with love. So here, how to go forward is with love and learning about love. And what you don't see is that you are actively doing that, or will be doing that. You will see it, just you don't see it quite yet. Okay, now let's get a card for the outcome. Very interesting. It's a lovely reading. Yep. Okay. The Knight of Swords. Okay. The Knight of Swords, this is what? 3 nights? 2 nights? I could have sworn you had another night. Okay. So there might be something to that. I'm not seeing another night, but I feel that there's another night here. Okay, anyway, carrying on. Still looking for that night. The Knight of Swords, again, like all knights, have a goal, and they're going for their goal. The Knight of Swords is very clear thinking, using their wisdom and their knowledge to attain their goal. And they are the fastest knight in the deck. So this would say that you are in somewhat of a hurry to get this done, or however this is playing out, it will happen quickly, most likely. But now, mind you, the Knight of Cups is a slow-moving knight. Not the slowest, but a slow-moving knight. Okay? So maybe this is saying, have balance, right? But it could be just that this is going to happen pretty fast. And now, at the bottom of this deck is one of the best cards in the tarot. And that is a Ten of Pentacles, okay? This is a card of leaving a legacy, if you would like to. It's where you and everybody you love and care about are very happy and content with your pentacles. So there's some definite pentacle moments in your reading. It can very well be money, finances, but this is also much deeper than that. Like I said, you could leave a legacy. It's filled with family love, and family abundance. So that's a wonderful card to get at the bottom of your deck. And the bottom of the prior deck, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So it says that you as an individual are going to be very happy with your pentacles. And here is you and everybody you love are going to be very happy with your pentacles. Okay? So that's kind of all-encompassing. So you, as well as everyone that you really care about, are going to be happy with your abundance. Now let's take a clarifying card for the first column, which is right here. The Queen of Cups times 2. Five of Pentacles, Six of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Moon, Hangman. Okay. Again, another card about using your intuition. This is saying, go inside for any questions, concerns that you have. Take some alone time and think about it. Use your intuition to come up with the answers to the questions that you have, okay? So there's definitely a few takeaways here in this reading. One of them is definitely use your intuition and pay attention to synchronicities. Okay, now let's get a clarifying card for Justice and the Six of Swords. Balance, Justice. Whoa, we had flying cards. Hold on just a second. Balance, justice, and moving to your happiness. So you have 3 cards here. You have the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles, I love this energy. Her career, she loves. And it brings in, guess what? The Pentacles, right? So there is abundance here. On the home side, there's much love. And she manages to balance the two. So for me personally, as a reader, not only do you have career happiness, whatever that may be, it's abundant, your home life, it's just flowing with love, and you balance them. So for me, balance is a big deal here. And that is clarifying balance and going to where you are happy. Beautiful. So that's, for me, balance twice. 8 of Swords. Okay, this would have to do with the depression, fears, the challenging energies. And the way I feel about this, about what's out here, is that at some point, most likely, those challenging emotions got the better of you. Or you could currently be in there. Like I said, all this depends on where you are in this. And you are getting out of that by bringing in the balance and going to what you love. And it could possibly be this energy that prompted you to get out of that, to bring in the balance and go to where you want to be for your happiness, so you can get out of that energy. But this could also, I get the feeling, be potentially in the recent past. But like I said at the beginning of the reading, it looks like your recent past is kind of blending into the now. And here we go, more Pentacles. Okay. This is bringing about the new beginning for you, which will benefit you greatly when it comes to your Pentacles. I keep talking about Pentacles, but they keep showing up. So, Justice, balance, Pentacles, abundance, happiness, getting out of the depression or anxiety or whatever that challenging emotion is. Now let's get a card for the Wheel of Fortune, which is also your overall energy, and the Knight of Cups, where you are taking action towards love. Maybe this is, remember a moment ago I was like, I know there was another knight here. Maybe that's this. Okay. This is where you are going for your goal, as all knights do, and it is a quick moving knight, and it's all about your passion. Okay? So, same as your overall energy, the Wheel of Fortune, it's turning in your favor. Things are starting to become very nice. And you have these 2 goals. These goals are to surround yourself with love, and it's what you're very passionate about. So that's beautiful. Okay. Now let's get one more for the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Another beautiful card. the Ace of Wands. So this is the beginning of following your passion. Here you're actively going for your goal and training for this new beginning that you're having, that you are very passionate about. So you have 3 nights and new beginnings. So, you know, it's a beautiful reading. But let's go ahead and take a clarifying card for the Fly card. A period of ill health, depression. And I think the depression can be any challenging emotion, and I think the ill health is that emotional, mental upset. And what you have is the King of Wands. Okay, so that makes me feel like even more that, you know, that energy is leaving. Because the King of Wands is a mature energy, you know, which brings wisdom, right? And what do? They go for what it is that they're passionate about, and they tend to get it, right? So here, you're not wanting to be in this energy. You're on the right path. So, you're going for your passion, which, clarifying this card, means whatever the problem is, you're getting out of it. And let me move this here. I wanted to take one card for, if I can get it, all the glitters. We do know that it turns out just fine, because to the sea is being in the flow with the universe. But I still wanted to take a card for it to see if we can, you know, get any clarification on that, any specifics. We cannot take that many cards, so I'm so sorry. We would be here a long, long time. Okay, the clarification is the Hierophant. So, it could be one of 2 things. One is that you really need to get in touch with your spiritual side, your intuition, right? And there's a lack of clarity here, right? You're not sure. There could be masks, right, where you're not seeing what's real. And this is your connection with the divine. So it can be saying, by getting in touch with your spiritual side and your intuition, you'll know the truth, whatever this is. And it's pretty much the same, the other idea, only that you need to get in touch with your spiritual side. But either way we go, you are going to be taking the action that is best for you, because you're going to be in the flow. So, at the bottom of this deck, I'm going to put it right here, because there's so much room on this table. Right there. You have the 4 of Wands, which is, once again, a beautiful card. It's, you see these 4 posts. It's like 1111. And this is more of a formal celebration, say graduation, wedding, that sort of thing, but it does not have to be. For me, what it really encompasses, besides, you know, a celebration, is going in. It's almost like a portal, you know. You're going in to celebrate, and the new beginning starts, or the happiness, or whatever this is. And in this case, it is this new beginning, the learning, using your wisdom and your intuition, balance, all that. Okay? Let's get a few cards from the universe for advice or what they would like to share. Okay, look at that. The 4 of Wands again. Synchronicity, you have quite a few repeats here. So this is the universe's way of saying I meant what I said. The 4 of Wands. Okay? Now let's go ahead and get another card. Or more? Okay. You have the Eight of Pentacles, and that talks about you working on whatever it is, you know, that you're passionate about, adjusting it as you go, refining it to where you end up with what it is that you really want, you know, and in the best way possible, right? So it's the effort that you're putting in to accomplish this, which is also a beautiful card. And here, another repeat, right? The Knight of Cups again. Going for what it is that you want, which is through love. So here you have this beautiful celebration, putting in the effort that is highly valuable to you, and doing so with love. So beautiful. Alrighty. Wow, what a reading. Okay. Takeaways. Fortunate new time for you. Make for sure that if you have any challenging emotions or thoughts, that you deal with them correctly and remove them from your life. Which, according to this, you definitely are, because truth is transcending illusion, right? And you're using your mind wisely. Here you have passion, and there's quite a bit of passion in this reading that you're going for it. You're going to be successful. And there's a lot of pentacles throughout this reading as well, which is typically money, but it can be anything that you consider abundant. And many repeats, which is the universe's way of saying I meant what I said, right? Pay attention to the synchronicities, because there's quite a few already in this reading, and that's just here at this table, right? Okay, beautiful reading. I would love to know how it goes. So if you like this reading, please give it a like, share, and subscribe, and leave comments if you'd like. And don't forget, you and everybody you love are going to be very happy. You're going to be in the flow with the universe. And success is on the horizon for you. You're on the right path. Okay, let's get a card from the angels. See what they would like to share. Peaceful resolution. Okay, and that could fit right in here. You had the moon a couple of times, right? Uncertainty, potentially the unknown, fears, right? We've talked about that. And here it's saying everything is going to turn out beautifully and peacefully. Okay, let's close this out with a charm and see what we get. And of course I don't look, so I have no idea. You have the moon, which, yet again, more synchronicity, is telling you, use your intuition. It will guide you, and it will guide you very well. Thank you so much. I truly hope this helps you, and have a wonderful time. Much love. Bye.